It's a really compelling matchup and has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple of yards deep. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Receivers now, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design block. Sends right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. He's incomplete. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
QB keeper all the way. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. No huddle now for the offense.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. What a catch! And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got a man down the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Swung by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. They'll run the option. Just trucks the man. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third down, he drops to throw. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He fires downfield. The catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Clean to the end zone. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time, a completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's running out of time here. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Linebacker shifting around now. There's the handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Play action, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Breaks free. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Bucs will crank up the tempo. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's complete. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the quarterback sneak. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. They'll try the option play here. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Punt is away, but it's not very good. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dump-off caught by the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Breaks into the clear. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, at the ball to 44.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught for the completion. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Keeps it on a design run. He finds some space. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. He He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Makes the catch. It's Marsh. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Checks this down to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of those critical critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oregon.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He lets it rip. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? That's a designed quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Takes the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down and more. He's still running. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Short connection to the tight end here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Makes it second down. Fakes the handoff. Look at the throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Now rolling out to his left. Touchdown, Oregon! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Going after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Cannot get the throw up. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on 1st down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A change of direction. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack at a crucial moment. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wide out. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Might be for the ball game. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Oh, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.